Hi, we're Bill and Kim Nash, and welcome to our show once again. We come to you every week to share some music that we just hope that you'll like.
Hope you like us, we like it.
And to speak about our Charity Champions Kids Camp that we started 20 years ago. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute. But we are going to do a song right off the top by Linda Ronstadt. In fact, this song was popular in the 70s when I was a teenager.
You're just a baby.
And, you know, my playlist back then consisted of songs with the Bee Gees, the Beatles, Elvis, and Barbra Streisand.
Oh, man.
That's kind of a mixed-up playlist.
Like the very same kind of groups to me.
Yeah, really.
Crazy.
But anyway, this song, we normally try to stay on the positive songs. And I don't know if you know the song, When Will I Be Loved? You're about to hear it. But, you know, it depends on how you say, When Will I Be Loved? Yeah. Like, when will I be loved?
Knowing I'm going to be loved someday, but when?
When will I be loved?
It took Kirby 5 times before he found his when.
Only took me one.
It took me twice.
But anyway, we're going to do
this.
We're going to do this song the way Linda Ronstadt did it. And here we go. Hope you like it. I've been cheated, been mistreated. When will I be loved? I've been put down, I've been pushed round. When will I be loved? When I find a new man that I want for mine, he always breaks my heart in two. It happens every time. I've been made blue, I've been lied to. When will I be loved? When I find a new man that I want for mine, he always breaks my heart in two. It happens every time. Oh, I've been cheated, been mistreated. When will I be loved? Tell me, when will I be loved? Tell me, when will I be loved?
Yay, Kim. You actually do those up-tempo songs as well as you do the ballads.
At least I really don't have to ask that question. When will I be loved? 39 years, so
yeah,
I got that part settled.
39 years and counting. But I wanted to compliment you on your singing on that. You know,
well,
I did
thank you.
teach
You never do.
I did. I did teach you everything you know about singing, right? Or something. Well, I taught you one thing.
Yeah.
I don't think I taught her anything. It just makes my mother-in-law mad when I say that. I'll have to think about it. But anyways, good job, and I'm glad you did that.
That song, of course, we got to meet the writer, Phil Everly.
Of the Everly Brothers.
Of the Everly Brothers, and Jimmy was with us at that time, and we were called Nash 3. We ended up at his kitchen table singing for
Alabama
him.
on Gulf Shores
and his
at
wife.
the beach. And his wife, they were such a lovely couple.
Lovely couple, and he teared up because it reminded
As we sang the song.
Him singing with his brother. And so the song, When Will I Be Loved, was coming up on its 50th year anniversary. And he wanted us to go into the studio. In fact, he paid
Nashville.
for the session for us to do it the way he originally wrote it.
He wrote it as a ballad.
As a ballad.
To begin with. You can believe that after hearing Linda Ronstadt sing her version, you would have never thought it was a ballad. When Will I Be
right.
Loved? You can hear it before we even sing it. We're going to play you the video of it, actually.
And Phil's in the video.
And Phil is in the video.
It's priceless. We're so glad we have that because he's gone on, of course, to the Lord.
Such a great person. I loved him. He was so kind and just loved all the people, too.
Yeah.
It was just a great time in the studio. So we're going to take you back with us when Jimmy Nash was still with us. And we were in Nashville, and we were at a studio, and we videoed this. So we're going to say, take it away, Phil Everly.
Hi, I'm Phil Everly of the Everly Brothers, and this year marks the 50th anniversary of the song, When Will I Be Loved? And I originally wrote it as a ballad, and it's never been recorded that way until now. Here are my friends Nash 3 to perform it for you.
I've been made blue. I've been lied to. When will I be loved? I've been put down. I've been pushed round. When will I be loved? When I find a new man that I want for mine, he always breaks my heart in two. It happens every time. I've been cheated, been mistreated. When will I be loved? When I find a new man that I want for mine, he always breaks my heart in two. It happens every time. I've been cheated, been mistreated. When will I be loved? Tell me, when will I be loved? Tell me, when will I be loved?
Hey, we're so honored for Phil Everly to have been the one to introduce that video to you all, and for us, we keep that as a memento of him.
It's very important.
We were able to talk to him then further about Champions Kids Camp, which is our passion.
That is our passion, has been for the last 20 years. And our camp is for children who have survived an accident, illness, or personal loss, like the loss of a sibling or a parent. Right. And it's hard to believe we are getting ready to have our 20th camp this
20th
summer.
camp.
And it starts on July 4th. And these kids are just amazing. Kids are resilient.
Yes.
But they need to know that other kids have been through similar things, and they're not the only one in their classroom who's lost a parent or has had cancer.
Some kind of trauma.
Some kind of trauma like that. And there's something healing in that besides the beautiful environment at Carolina Creek Christian Camp, where we'll be going. It's up in the forest and zip line and canoeing and boating. And
we made our December deposit. We made our January deposit, and we're looking forward to, hopefully God will bless us.
April's coming up.
April, yeah.
But thank you to all of you who have been so generous. We had to call off our New Year's Eve. It just didn't seem right as a little surge was happening with COVID.
First time we haven't had New Year's in a long time.
First time in 20 years. But you all responded, and checks came in the mail, and we were able to make that deposit. And I thank you from the bottom of my heart, because it was but God provides. He has for the last 20 years, if we let our need be known, because there's good people like all of you out there who care for kids, and we really are investing in them.
In their lives.
At Champions Kids Camp.
Yes, we are.
If you'd really like to see what we're doing, go to championskidscamp.org, and there we have testimonials there. You can see the smiles on those kids' faces.
Yeah.
You wouldn't realize by looking at them what they have been through, but they've all been through something. And our counselors, that we don't call counselors at camp, we call them champs, because a lot of these kids have been to counseling and they kind of shut off when you say that word.
Counselor.
They've been with us since they were little kids, and it's just amazing. It's like a family reunion when we have camp every year.
20 years now. So our latest thing to do, though, for you all to know what's going on, we got a book that finally, it's my autobiography. I've only had one person ask me so far, who wrote your autobiography? And what was it about? Well, autobiography means it's my life story, and then Kimberly comes in my life at 35, and she's 19. Her mama likes me, but her dad wasn't happy. Blah, blah, blah. And there's stories in here that take you from my showbiz career, which started when I was 13. I became professional at 13, started singing when I was 10 with my family. New York City, NBC Television, Gene Rayburn, host of The Match Game.
But your solo career, there's some weird twists and turns.
Come to Houston, get discovered here and there. And
you know what one we were talking about, the one story about your manager.
Wow, yeah. I signed with this record label. Well, I might as well tell you the truth, is that GRC Records was a label that was kind of put up as a front, but I didn't know that. Kind of maybe a money laundering thing, I think. It was kind of tied into the families, one in particular in New York. I didn't know any of this. I was just, I'm going to be a star. And
But how close you came to being in the wrong place.
My producer had produced a very famous act named Joe South, and he worked with him. And so they brought him on staff, and he was going to work with me. And he said, why don't you just come stay at my house instead of a hotel? Because we got to be good friends right away. And I stayed in his waterbed, first time I ever slept on a waterbed. So we did the session. I went to Albuquerque to open my show the following week, and I got a call, and that guy's name was Jeff. He said, Jeff is dead. And I went, dead? It was shocked me. And he was killed in his bed, that very bed I was in.
Where you slept.
So you need to, if you want to find out all of the particulars of this, well,
all the
that's
things
why
you survived.
This says saint, sinner, maybe heavy on the sinner part.
Saint,
but always
sinner,
a singer.
An unexpected, resurrected life. Thank God for the resurrection.
I thank God in Jesus Christ that I'm even sitting here in front of you today. For all practical purposes, I shouldn't be alive. But God had a plan for me just like he does for you. He loves you. I love that John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, and on and on. So we thank you, Father.
And whosoever believes
in him, believes in him,
saved.
shall not perish but have everlasting life. Right. So I give all that to you. I hope you enjoy the book. It's being read we have a press agent on board nowadays, and we're going out to the world. Hopefully they'll see my story in the front, because I'm a couple years older than Kim.
Yeah, there's more
decades older than Kim. And, we'll just let you know that you're never finished when you think you are.
No.
God never says you're done, as long as you care to try again and get up. The only time you lose is when you quit.
And there's no quitting.
No quitting. My mama said, don't ever be a quitter. So I just couldn't quit. So
but you can pre-order that book at bknash.com.
bknash.com. And you see some of our other shows there that we've done over the last few months here at Kirby Bow Production House.
And it's been fun.
And it's been a lot of fun. It's been also a learning curve of stuff that we've been doing all our lives, and we still got stuff to learn. But ain't it great, as my friend Jerry Parks told me one day, he said, isn't it great we got something to do?
Yeah.
You know what? If you don't have anything to do, my suggestion to you is find somebody else that needs help and help them, and you will get yours. That's what Mama Dodie Osteen told us. She was healed of cancer miraculously, but she was praying for other people.
Even while she still had
sick,
that before she was healed.
Given no time to live at all.
Nope,
but
6 weeks.
The miraculous God that we serve. So God loves you. We love you. God bless you. We won't see you next time. You'll see us if you tune in. I hope you do.
Hello, everyone. This is Kirby Lammers, producer, director, and editor of the Bill and Kim Nash Show. We wanted to commemorate the astronauts who gave their lives 35 years ago in the pursuit of space exploration. Unfortunately, our master tape developed a glitch after 35 years in storage. We're asking you to overlook it and realize that we mainly want the memories of these brave Americans to be remembered for all time. Bill and Kim wrote this song just for that reason. They were honored to have the ABC Television Network's cooperation in producing this video and airing it on the Ted Koppel Show. God bless all of you, and take a minute to reflect on the lives of these precious people and their families and say a prayer for them. We have not forgotten and will never forget. Now here's the song, 7 New Stars.
Seven new stars shining in the sky tonight, brighten up the future with their precious light. 7 dreamers following a dream we know is right. 7 new stars shining in the sky tonight. The country that we live in was a dream in days gone by, and many people gave their lives to make sure you and I could live our lives in freedom, with all that freedom means. And we'll remember all those dreamers as we carry on their dreams. 7 new stars shining in the sky tonight, brighten up the future with their precious light. 7 dreamers following a dream we know is right. 7 new stars shining in the sky tonight. 7 others came along to lead us into space. They gave their lives before our eyes as they came face to face with the courage that it takes to make the sacrifice supreme. And we'll remember 7 dreamers as we carry on their dreams.
7 new stars shining in the sky tonight,
brighten up the future with their precious light. 7 dreamers following a dream we know is right. 7 new stars shining in the sky